morning. It is very nice out. It's like 60 degrees, kind of humid, so it's nice. Anyway, yikes. Just coolant, and I know that I have a radiator that, even though I just replaced it, I think it's bad. So I'll either need to call my shop and get it put in sometime soon, or take it to Volvo. It'll be warranted the part, but I'll still have to pay for labor. It's just, in trucking, you're dealing with big numbers. Like if I take a heavy load, 500 miles, or I have like a week ago, I had 2 heavy loads right back to back, and it was like 660 mile a day. Heavy loads, probably getting like 7 miles to the gallon. You do the math, I mean, that's like hundreds of dollars of fuel just gone within a day. Just like you're burning hundreds of dollars. So it's just dealing with big numbers, but you gotta keep track of the dollars and cents too. So radiator's bad, I think. We just got a bad one, and I don't know. The guy didn't give me, like when I was on the phone at Volvo, he didn't say these never go bad, blah 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 blah. He was just like, okay, bring it in. So it makes me wonder if they're not that good, or they're having a lot of issues. But yeah, so we'll see. Just gotta find whoever's available fastest. I'm gonna call Volvo. I doubt they'll be open for it maybe Monday or Tuesday, but I think I'll probably go with Volvo for this time, because they also have to replace a shock on the back warranty, so that will be fully covered. But yeah, I think if I give it to them maybe like halfway through the week or whatever. The radiator's not bad enough. I mean, it's leaking, like you just saw, but it's not a ton, and I've been keeping track of it, checking on it. So I'll just do what I got to do, get a new one thrown in, and man, I hope that's the last of my issues for a while. Besides, I'm gonna get that plug replaced. I got it cinched up good enough it's not leaking now, but oh man, not before it made an entire huge mess. Yeah, so I'm looking under here, and I don't see many other, let me see. I can't see if there's many other oil spots. I didn't know, whenever I park over that, I can't tell what's new and what's old oil. All right, got the air hooked up, light test on, clinka, listening for any leaks, making sure they're all on the bead. I've got the auto inflate, but they can malfunction, so you always got to check. Yeah. All right, when you're under here, not that, I mean, I don't think all of you are truckers, but anyway, you just have to check a few things. Shocks, if they're leaking, then that's not good. You just got to replace them. It's easy peasy. 1 bolt on the top, 1 bolt on the bottom. It's like the easiest thing you could ever do. You got to check your brake shoes. Basically like brake pads on a car. They just can't be cracked. They can't have oil on them because that makes them not work. And they got to be thick enough, because once they get down to the very thinnest part, you're close to the metal, and it's dangerous. Anyway, you got to check, make sure all these are actuating. These are your it's part of your brake system, your S-cams, and your man, I'm blanking on what it's called. Your brake chambers and your slack adjusters. That's what they are. It adjusts the slack as the brake shoes wear. You adjust it auto adjusts the slack. These are brake chambers right here. Air lines headed to it. When you're under here, after you apply the air, you just got to listen for any type of leaks that could make it an issue going down the road. Check these airbags. Make sure they're inflated. Make sure there's no cracks in the foundation of the vehicle, on the frame or any of that stuff. You want to check all these, just different areas. Make sure there's no big cracks or nastiness. Checking the lights, left, right, left. You only need the top 3 extras on the side. Making sure there's no hobos. Yep. And this is not like a super clean load. It's just aluminum, so they don't like require it to be food grade. Blinky. Yeah, let's get on with it. get on down to Henderson. All right, busy bee. Went and sweeped the trailer. I'm just kind of hopped on caffeine. All hopped up on Mountain Dew. Is that from Talladega Nights? I think. I don't think he says hopped up. He says something else. Anyway, so yeah, I got caffeine in me, so I don't know what it is. Every time I drink coffee or ingest caffeine, I all of a sudden get this urge to like do maintenance or clean things. It's like really weird. Very weird. So. Yeah, I went and sweeped the trailer out. First time I've ever done that. I always use a leaf blower, but I was wondering if using the bristles of a brush would help get some of this stuff caught in the corners, and it did. And got a lot of stuff out. Filmed it on my GoPro, so maybe you've already seen it. Or it was too dark and I didn't put the footage in. Anyway, so yeah, that, and then I went and I took some gel lube from WD-40 and went and lubed my slide rails again. All right, we're here. Oh man, rainy birthday. I've been sitting here like forever trying to get on the dock, but they have a lot of people here. So if I get caught at lunch again, I'm gonna be actually pretty mad because I got here like well on time today, and they went to lunch at noon on, what was it, Wednesday, Tuesday? Something like that, Tuesday. So if I catch lunch again, I'm gonna be pretty peeved. But we'll see. Only got 2 other guys ahead of me. Man, this is all kinds of goodies. Lots of flat hazards here. I've got another different ones in my pocket. Let me show you. Think this would have been bad if I ran it over? Yeah, I think so too. Ugh. All right, loaded up here in Henderson. Nothing crazy. They just took a long time. Like it's 12 right now. I got here maybe around 10. Oh well, it's the way it goes. It's all loaded in there, nice and tight, strapped up good. Just letting the air build, and then we'll just be headed out to back home. I'll probably leave out in the morning tomorrow. No reload yet. A little stressful. Might just have to deadhead back. Not my favorite at all, but just the way it goes. Just texting David, my guy, for this load this morning, and I said thanks for all the work. And he's like, yeah, no worries, just don't forget me when the rates bounce back. So I'll probably be doing this for a while. I like it. It's easy, quick loading typically. Usually they get me out pretty fast, and the only downside is that it's heavy. It goes to these places that are quick in and out typically, and yeah, so I don't mind to keep running it for them, even if the rates were to come back. I just I know it, and I know whatever. The Pearson, Indiana one and the London, Kentucky, I'd probably be more inclined to do those because the reloads are better than Alabama. Alabama one's kind of going to the middle of nowhere, and anyway, so I'll see you. I mean, I might leave today. I don't really think so. It's my birthday, so I'll probably just be hanging out. But yeah, I'll probably see you in the morning then. What's going on? All right, that's pretty crazy. So today was my birthday, like I've already said, and wow. So my wife got me a gimbal. How cool is that? She said it'd be for doing YouTube stuff, but also just doing different things. And this is it's gonna take a bit to get used to this. I probably won't use it all the time. And then my brother also got me a little light for occasions just like this when it's dark. But anyway, it's evening here, 7:35 to be exact. And now I'm gonna get in, check the oil earlier today. All right, so just check the oil, and yeah, it's good. Even though right there it says it's low, I just checked it and it's perfectly fine. So I don't know what's up with that. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and put some stuff away, and I want to show you this. These are the pieces I found on the ground earlier. This one was like this, and then this one was like caught in something. It was like kind of diagonal. So this is why you get flat tires for no reason. So you got to watch where you're driving. I mean, it seems tedious. Not while you're on the interstate. There's no way you can really tell. I mean, something like this you can probably see, but you might just think it's gravel or something. But when you're in like a shipper receiver, especially if you're fully loaded like I was, you need to be paying attention and looking out for this. So yeah, we're just gonna get everything warmed up. Oil's already 82 degrees. And from there, we're just gonna head on down to Alabama. We made it down here in Alabama. Good way to end a birthday, get some work done. Not really, I'd rather have done nothing, but for me to do something on Friday, I had to do something today. Tomorrow, I'm gonna, I did get a reload. I got that earlier today. I was stressing out trying to find one, and finally, something popped up from about an hour away from here, hour 10, and it's going to Evansville, where I live. So great. It's a Monday delivery. I've got word that you can deliver early, but I don't know. Don't want to push it. Sometimes these receivers, they get really mad and they charge brokers fees if they send a truck early, and then the broker never wants to work with you again. Anywho, that'll do for now. I'm gonna try to figure out this whole gimbal dealio and try to get that to work better. For me, I just don't know how to work it. Tomorrow should be hopefully a good day. Just an hour over, and then it's gonna be like a 5-hour drive back. That's why I'm here right now, because I just needed to work my hours a little differently. I couldn't have stacked the drive down, the drive over, and the drive back all together. This is about a 4.5, 5-hour drive down, hour drive over, and 5.5-hour drive back. So add it up, that adds up to over 11. Can't do it all in the same day. So yeah, I did my first part of a 7-3 split earlier. Anyway, I don't want to go into the hours of it. If you're not a trucker, you probably don't know what I'm talking about anyway. Anywho, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.